Okay, I want to welcome everybody. I'm so excited to see so many people here. I know we have guests. Do you want to introduce yourself as guests?
Got a young man here that's my son's friend and is now my chauffeur.
Do you do scroll work or woodworking or, well,
Not at all.
He's just Glenn's friend.
we're gonna corrupt you, get you involved. Anyone else?
I brought my wife, Lynn.
Nice to meet you, Lynn.
See, he talks about you all the time, but we thought you were fictitious.
Anyone else?
Eddie's wife, Kathy. Billy.
Just guests here.
My wife Janet, but she's been here before.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Hey, Janet.
Yeah.
This
And
is my
Kathy's
wife.
been here before.
This is my wife Cheryl. She's been here before.
that doesn't make any difference, they're guests today.
Okay.
And Cheryl and I went to high school at the same time.
Ah,
Oh, I sure did.
uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll have to get you in the corner and talk to you.
Tell stories.
All right, and we have the secretary's report is online. If there's any changes needed, please send the information to Joanne for correction. Okay, and can I have a motion to accept the minutes as written?
Motion. Second.
Okay, there was a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. All right, treasurer's report.
We have $4,173.18.
Oh, we looking good. All right, should we mention that about the dues?
Well, no, I guess not, but we need to talk about the
That's what I'm saying.
money going to
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
rec center,
saying.
yeah.
All right. Usually at this meeting, we pay the rec center for the use of the building.
That's not really payment, it's a donation.
Well, yeah.
What's she saying? I can't hear you.
Usually, we give the donation to the rec center for the use of the building, and we usually do it at this meeting, kind of a Christmas present for them. So how much do we usually give them?
500.
We usually give them $500. So, Laverne, could you write them a check today if we make a motion to do this?
Yep.
Except it has to be in cash. Remember?
Have the cash.
I know, but even if we do it, we can bring it later for the cash.
We can make the motion and everything and pay them next month. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah. The reason we pay in cash, we found out after years of giving them a check, if it's a check, it goes through the whole rec center in Irving, so they don't get it.
Yeah. But
If we give cash, it's theirs. It doesn't have to go through the whole system, and they can use it for people in the community or whatever they want
We
to.
kind of tell them it's for the children's.
yeah,
That's what we want it for.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So-
think they did that.
For
very well.
years, we gave them a check. We didn't know, because we wanted it for here. And,
Yeah, and it went to the main office.
yeah.
And they never saw it, but when we give them cash, they keep it.
So I do a motion that we do $500 again this year.
Second.
We have a motion and acceptance. Any opposed? Can I have a vote, please? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So it goes. And we'll give it to him next month. I'll go tell him before we leave that we'll give him the money next month. Okay? All right? Any discussion on that? Are we good? And the dues I have here is $15.
15 next time?
That's nice.
15.
Okay.
No, give it to me.
So, and put it in an envelope with your name, telephone number, email address, and home address on the front for Laverne. Okay?
It helps us get the whole list put together in one shot.
Yeah. So $15 a family. Okay,
That's due next month or?
Yeah.
you can pay it next month. Just put it in an envelope. Okay, is there any further old business? Yes?
The invoice for the catering.
We
I
did
sent
that.
it- I sent it to.
You missed it. Oh, what?
The caterer for the barbecue. I sent it to Laverne.
What'd you send?
The receipt for the barbecue, I sent it to you. You did not receive it.
Are you saying by mail or email? Oh, you couldn't send it email. No, I did not get it.
Okay, I think I have it in here. We agreed to pay the amount of money anyway.
Yeah.
So you just were supposed to write a check for her. Did I?
Well, I can write a check today.
Okay, all right.
For who, Cynthia?
For Cynthia, yeah.
Okay.
I'll find the receipt in a minute. I have it. I have it on my phone as well, so. You have it, Cynthia, you still have it?
I have it on my phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we can,
Okay, just remind me later. and we'll take care of it.
yeah, all right, that's new business, right? I sent it to you, Laverne. I thought you received it. You didn't.
In what? Email?
Attachment.
Well, I missed it if you're.
And I have a hard copy.
Okay.
I have a hard copy in my papers as well.
Laverne will give Cynthia a check. She doesn't get attachments.
I guess not. All right, is that, any discussion on that? Are we good? Okay. Any other new business? All right. Do we have a demo scheduled for January? Everybody speak at one time.
I don't think we do.
Vern? Do,
Anybody have a question and want a demo on it?
We know everything.
anybody have a suggestion for a demo for next month?
Well, if y'all think of something, let me know.
We'll set it up. What?
He could do his demo on the rose made out of a copper pipe. Look at that. Oh, he's had hand surgery. He can't do that for a while. Look at that. Look at it. I guess not.
Okay.
I'll look for the plans and stuff and let you know.
Well, you have a whole month.
Yeah, well, my months evolve.
I know, same as mine. Okay, do we have any questions like for Ask the Expert? Anybody have any crashing issues that they want to discuss besides Cynthia?
I just have a question. How long does Danish oil good for when you have it in a can? It's like tightly sealed, guys. How long does your Danish oil last? I know people that go through it a lot, you know, a week, but for those of us that don't use it as often. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so, so it doesn't go bad? Okay, good. I was just a little concerned when I opened up one this week and it went psh.
Oh,
So, yeah, I just didn't.
well, I've never had one close that long.
Yeah, I know.
Cynthia, it wouldn't hurt to every so many months to take the can and turn it upside down.
Oh, okay.
It's real subtle in the oil.
All right,
And turn it upside down every few months like that.
thank you. I'll do that.
I don't do a lot of glue very often, and that's what I do with my glue is
Turn the glues upside down too?
I turn it upside down
Oh,
and flip it the other way like that because it will.
So, all right, thank you.
It's a good way to find out if your lid's on tight too.
I will say this, last month or the month before, whatever, I had said that I couldn't get the clear shelf paper anymore, but that you could use the colored shelf paper because it had the sticky on the back, and it really worked great. But they have the clear again this time. So
I've never had trouble with my Walmart having it.
and I found out, okay, I looked, and the short ones and the long ones have the same amount of square footage in them, but the short ones are cheaper.
Okay.
So FYI, if you can get the short one, you know, it's about $1 cheaper.
And again, you just rub that with, rub it with a cloth to make sure.
I do a piece of wood. But you know that colored, the sticky that's on the bottom of the colored ones? I barely just did that, and man, it really pulled off. Whereas if I burnish it with a wood, it sticks really well. And yeah.
Always burnish it. Always.
I
rub it.
burnish it with wood.
I have a roller, down low.
I'm looking at your face too.
Is that a Jesus?
Joanne, can you tell what that is?
Usually those are Jesus crosses, but that's not it. What is it?
Jesus.
Yes.
I can't.
And had a happy accident. Look at his eye.
His eye up there.
Got a tear in it.
Oh. See, I don't see that.
Well, that's
but-
not that's the back. That's why. That's the front.
No, I don't see either one of them on that.
Put it on a black surface.
Well, that's better, but I just, that
His
one.
eye, his nose,
Hold it farther.
Oh, okay.
thorns.
Okay, gotcha.
Next. Come on, who's next?
It was Christmas, so I decided to bring a few things that I've done for Christmas over the years. So this is one of the first Santa Clauses I did, and I kind of like it. It did show up one thing. This tail is glued into the body.
Can you hold it a minute?
That is cute, isn't it?
You can't get him.
Turn around.
Turn around, please. Turn around.
How long did it take you to do all that?
Well, I didn't put a meter on it, so I don't remember. It's
Well, yeah,
about-
but about.
Oh,
50,
probably,
at least 50
probably
hours.
6 weeks.
You twisted.
And that's just what I wanted to point out. This tail is glued into here with super glue. It was tight when I did it, but the super glue didn't hold. Did anybody else have trouble?
I have all kind of, things explode on me, so I just don't even question it.
I can just put in super glue.
Try CA glue.
Not an issue. What?
Try CA glue.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Super glue is CA
Super
glue.
glue, CA glue are two different things.
Well, where do you sell that one for?
Well, I hadn't sold it yet.
It's because his price is so high.
I'd probably sell it for, I don't know, maybe $1,000.
Oh,
Because it took quite a while to do.
I check you a long time to do it.
These are some Christmas ornaments. And I know I've seen people like to do Christmas trees. And this is some that I actually taught a class in.
And the other camera behind you.
Oh,
I'm sorry. And these are Christmas ornaments. I really like these, but I haven't had as luck selling these as I would think.
Are they hearts?
Huh?
Are they hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hard, two-sided,
And
that hang on the tree. So I got a couple other things here. I like this one too. This is a pin, holly. And then leaves are always something people like. So this is my jewelry, nothing like yours. Yours is.
Well, it's just totally, I mean, yeah, I could carve it. Yeah, yeah.
So I guess, I think, oh, I like this one too. This is, Jan has one in her car that's from wood from Israel. Olive wood.
Hollywood.
So she went over there and brought back a block of wood, which kind of surprised me. So that I had to do something with it.
It wasn't a book. One stick that I had to get through customs.
How did you do that?
How did I do it?
I mean, customs, yeah, did they not question that?
Well, it was in the suitcase. I guess they didn't find it.
Oh, okay, okay.
But it was,
But anyway, I made.
it came from Bethlehem.
Wow.
And we went to a wood stuff, I guess, nativity place in Bethlehem. And I didn't want to buy anything, but I asked our guide to see if he could just get me a piece of olive wood. And he brought it out, and I put it in the suitcase, and that was it.
A lot of
David had
times,
just had quadruple bypass on Christmas Eve, and the doctor, I was already scheduled for this trip, and the doctor said, don't cancel it, don't cancel it. So, and he came home on New Year's Eve, and on the 23rd of January, I left to go to Israel.
But anyway, yeah, out of what you brought, I made a Joseph and Mary statue. And the one thing bad about the olive wood, it was pretty hard. Kind of surprised me. I think I had to
It is hard.
repair the tip of some knives.
It's hard. I've
a tip for anybody that travels and want to bring wood and stuff like that with you, what I bring is just some markers and stuff and ribbon.
What?
And I said, I'll bring markers and ribbons with me, because since I travel a lot and I want to bring stuff back home, and I'll mark it up and make it look like I bought it from a craft store.
Oh.
And I'm like, I bought it from a craft store. They were, and they're like, okay. And you just bring some tissue paper and wrap it up, and they'll let you bring it through.
You are so
I
sneaky.
know, there are so many handcrafts out there in the world. I mean, there was one in Croatia that was literally some rocks glued to a square thing, and it looks like people sitting on a bench. And I was like, oh, come on now. So, yeah, there's ways to get stuff in. This is recorded, I know. Thanks.
Buy the olive wood like that from you one time, I think it's still.
Yes, I saw them Tuesday. They have a booth down at the mall.
Really? The actual items or the
It's the carved items.
carved items? That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Ours are better.
I'm doing cutting boards for Christmas presents this year, so this is my first time attempting cutting boards. And also, this was my very first attempt at doing inlay also.
That's pretty.
Very good.
Now, are you using that color wood, or did you stain it?
No, this was Osage orange,
Oh,
I
wow.
believe.
Osage.
And I know somebody gave us a demo on cutting boards. Some woods are poisonous and some aren't. So did you just keep it in mind?
He goes, oops.
They're good, so I don't care.
And then I did this for my son.
Oh, wow. Where did you get the pattern? That's pretty.
This was off of Steve Good's website.
What's the other one? Hold up the other cutting boards, those are beautiful.
Well, there's several different types, but there's.
Yeah, let me, hold up a couple more and I'll,
Let me see if I can pick up.
That one, I love that one. That one. That one.
okay.
Can you name the wood that's in there, please?
Hey, this is
Smile here.
Lima Black.
Okay.
Cherry, the real dark wood is Peruvian walnut, I believe.
Can you show the other camera?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where do you get those woods from?
Usually at Rockler, whenever they have something on sale, I'll buy that and then just put it back in my garage till I see a need for it. But always just trying to get stuff on sale.
What kind of wood do you use to put in cutting? Anything special, just regular wood?
I use the Typon 3 on these because it's water resistant. I usually use type on 2.
What type of finish are you putting on those?
I soaked them all in mineral oil.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just curious if there's something going out there.
And of course, the Dragon spray lacquer.
So if you're looking for some motherboards, I have some that I'd like to sell off.
Okay, next, not as fancy, but at least got something done. This is not finished yet. This is gonna be painted bad fish, good fish, so one side will be scary looking, the other part won't.
Somebody already ate your fish.
Mhm. There we go. And then this one is a gift for a friend. She lost her dog. And it says, you were my favorite hello and my hardest goodbye. It'll make her cry.
Has she ever heard of Rainbow Bridge?
Yeah. She loves that.
Okay, okay.
This nativity pattern came from Creative Woodworking Craft magazine, and I cut it at a 5-degree angle so that part of it sticks in and then out. But I was thinking about coloring this piece in here, different color, but I don't know what color to do it. My daughter thinks I need to leave this way before, and I was going to glue it together so it don't fall apart on me.
I think I would color it to make it stand out. A very soft something.
Yeah, if you painted the light
I was thinking
blue
navy
there
blue.
with the star in the background, the golden star.
Yeah.
Looking in there, that would look pretty too.
I like it like that. You wanna go? You want me to go?
You go.
It kind of thin on the back side and some spots in there.
Very good.
What size blade did you use?
I'm on a PL5.
5?
Now, would you use less of a degree, now that you know that the star thing is so thin? If you use 3 degrees, wouldn't it be a little bit better?
Yeah, it would be, it
Stick out as far.
wouldn't stick out as far.
Okay. In spite of y'all getting tired, I need 2 more animals. A lion.
Oh, yeah, I like the line.
And Argentine.
So have you finished the book yet?
No, I haven't.
A lion, and what's the other one? A spaniel?
Spaniel. I've got a llama and another cocker spaniel, 3 pounds. We'll see 2 more next time. Now this piece is from that coffee. You remember when we did the demo and they had the wood? This is that coffee bean wood.
It's a what?
Coffee bean
Oh,
wood. Remember we bought the wood? This is it.
That's a pretty color. Did it smell like coffee when you cut it?
What type of finish did you use on it?
This is spray varnish.
Is it hard or soft? Is it a hardwood or soft?
Medium. It held this very good. I don't like to do soft wood and something that's intricate. I like to do harder wood to that. But it cut very well. And now, this is ongoing with puzzles, right? Last month we discussed puzzles and what finish to put on it. On this one, I put the Danish oil. Remember you said don't leave it plain. Remember we talked about it? So this one I put Danish oil on.
okay, clear Danish oil? Okay, so you dip it before you paint it or after you paint it?
Oh, I paint it first.
See, I wouldn't think to do
This
that.
is a watercolor varnish. It's acrylic, but I sand it so much that it looks like watercolor.
Okay, but I wouldn't think to put Danish oil over the paint. I would,
did this, that's an experiment, to see what happens.
Yeah, I've done
So this is the Danish oil, and I took the pieces out, and on the sides, I took the whole thing out, put the whole thing back.
so you didn't do just the top of it?
No, I took each piece out and rubbed it.
No, I mean the paint. Is it, paint is just on the top of the pieces, or is it all through the,
just on top.
just on top? Okay.
Just on top. But I took each piece out and rubbed it carefully with the Danish oil and then let it dry good.
Oh, so you didn't put it in the bag and let it soak, you just rubbed it?
I rubbed it, this is the first experiment. Rubbed it with the Danish oil all over it. And down in here, I poured Danish oil down in here and ran it around and poured it out. So, what do y'all think?
Water.
Danish oil is,
It looks good, yeah.
and it seems to not have affected the space in between. Like
So it didn't swell or anything.
Now, why did you put the varnish all under?
Down in here,
Yeah, why?
raw wood.
Okay.
And I put Danish oil all up here,
So basically you sealed them.
and Danish oil on the back and sides.
Wood will change position from humidity, so I think the Danish oil, so.
That's the first experiment. Do one coat or two?
One should be something like that.
What do y'all think?
On
One
the-
coat or two?
On the Danish? One coat's probably
I'd
good
say
enough.
one and let it dry.
But this is one coat.
Yeah.
It looks good. Okay. That's the experiment number 4,681. Okay. All right. You. Joanne, it's your time.
Oh, my time. Okay, okay. I'm
Don't
getting
rush.
there.
Don't rush. How we doing, Cynthia, on time?
It's only 10:12.
What time is Easter?
It picks it up at 10:45. When they open.
Okay, these are timberlace patterns, which I've tried getting in touch with the timberlace people in California. I have a catalog that Virgil gave me, but it's an old catalog. The number they have on the timberlace, they never answer.
I don't think they're in existence anymore.
Well, the website's there, I don't know.
Is it?
But it's all needlework.
So maybe they're not doing wood.
Any timberlace that you buy now in the little catalogs we get, like, but they're different ones. August Cross is one of the timberlace.
Turn it this way, Joanne.
Huh?
Turn it this way.
Yeah, back, yeah, okay. Okay.
So, I cut this, I think we all need to think a piece right now. And I cut it down to ornament size.
Dear Lord. Are you gonna make earrings too?
No. And I'll tell you what, I have not gone out to get the good wood for these ornaments. I haven't driven out to the footwork plywood company, and it really isn't. These are easier to cut,
Yeah.
but they're not nearly as good a wood.
How many do you cut at once?
3.
Okay.
Did you cut those in the 5?
3.
5?
3. I cut this one, but it's a geometric. And Clara and I have determined that number 3 geometric is about the sharpest we've seen. And like yesterday, I cut a whole
It's not
thing of
a
oak with the 3. And I have never done that with it.
It's not a PO blade?
It's
This
a
is
geometric.
something
It's a
Where do you get
geometric.
those
Is
from?
that from the Pegasus?
Bear Woods, I think. I'd have to look. They're more aggressive. They,
Is that a Pegasus blade?
Huh?
Pegasus flame?
You know, I'll have to look. But this is oak.
Well, do you change sizes, like you have the bigger ones and then you shrunk the pattern? Do you change size of blades when you do the small ones?
Not if I'm using a 3. I don't ever go below a 3.
Okay.
But on this, on the 3, on the little one, I left out a lot of the details, like the little lines that are in the flowers and all. I don't know if you can see that, but see there's lines and all. I left those out of the ornament one. I just couldn't see, because I figured my third one down below would really be screwed up if I put that many holes in it.
Fall apart.
Yeah, yeah.
What size drill do you use on some of those little bitty holes?
58 or 59. And anyway, basically, it's just an experiment with me to see how small I can get these, you know, and ornament size is about it, and to see if I can get the details out of them. But this was softer wood than what I normally get at Fort Worth fiber cutting, so it was easier to cut. And this wood, you were asking about this wood. It is teak wood. Teak. And I found it at Lowe's. You know how at Lowe's they have the craft wood down here on the right-hand side where we get the squares, you know, for our compound cuts. Okay, if you go a little further down, it's like wood for tabletops and Lazy Susans. Well, my Lowe's, I don't know if anybody else is carrying it, has just planks of this. Now they're $40 a plank. However, you know, they're like, they'd be perfect just to cut out your cutting boards out of without doing anything to them because it's already done.
It's teak wood, you said?
Huh?
You said it's teak wood?
Teak. And I would think teak would be really, really hard, but it wasn't any worse than oak. Okay, then this is my, one morning I woke up, couldn't sleep. In the middle of it.
Gotta hold it out.
It's on your white shirt.
With the
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right, just hold it out to the side.
Okay.
Anyway, so I went out and cut this out in the middle of the night while I couldn't sleep. So, okay, that's it.
All right.
But yeah, that teak wood really cuts nicely.
He says there's sand in teak wood.
How many blades did you use on that?
Not any more than oak. I mean, the thing is that number 3 I use, turning all these corners and these little bits, that's what breaks them. It's not the, well, I thought it was really, really hard.
As I used to buy my aspen at Lowe's, they used to have tabletops and boards, but then they stopped carrying.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
And
I was late here, so I didn't put anything out. But this is a puzzle that you have seen before. It's my 4-piece tree puzzle.
Those are the ones I can't get back to.
It's for a new lease of life now because I've just finished a 2-month radiation treatment for prostate cancer. And there's loads of...
Oh, you don't have to hold that one. Okay, I got it.
Loads of old guys there like me. And so I started, and they were waiting. Some of them got a long way to drive, so they get there early and they wait around. It's only for 9 minutes of treatment, but so you have to get there on time. And so I bought some of these with me and gave them out to anybody who was interested. And they were just incredibly interested. And I sold to a couple of people. I sold 10 puzzles after I'd given one out. And they said how much for 10, and So I made them and gave and sold them for $10 each. But it occurred to me that there's a lot more to be said for this puzzle than I had realised when I'd been advertising on eBay. And it's difficult when you put that on eBay. It's just 4 pieces and people say, oh, I'll take that apart, it's not worth buying that. But when I actually demoed this puzzle to the people, they looked at it and they tried it and found out it doesn't actually come apart unless you do it right. It's giving me a new lease of life. It's great for a stocking cap for Christmas. Anyway, the reason I brought this here is that I've got a number with me, and if anybody wants one, you can have one. I'll give you a gift. I've got about 10 or so with me, so you have to catch them early if you want one.
Thank you. Those drive me crazy, by the way, just so you know. Because, yeah, it's harder than it looks.
The first time I met, he came to our wood shop, or he didn't, I think, and he gave me one of those little matchbox-like puzzles. I couldn't. I gave it to Stan Wilson's wife. That, you know, her thing was puzzles.
Yeah.
Well, you get one free, and then the other one's $10.
I know. I've been watching him, so he doesn't fall out of the chair.
Remember when he was leaning on? Okay, Cynthia?
You'll be there at 10:37. He's speeding faster. He's gonna try to get it earlier than, he's 8 minutes away once he picks it up.
Okay.
And I told you guys the time that it was gonna be available, so.
Okay,
We can
so-
sit and talk about stuff for next year.
Anybody have any new ornaments they're willing to share? I've already got customers asking what I'm doing for next year.
That's good, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But
Your leg's fixing to go.
Oh, yeah.
No, you still don't have it.
5 degrees or.
well, don't lean on it.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
Joanne,
It's fine.
yeah, you know, I make out it's 125 with one item, you know, that can't be passed out. I'm working on next year's also.
Good idea. What are y'all making this year?
It's a magnet, but it's the USA.
That's next year.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Oh, this year we did musical notes.
He did.
So you're just praying she doesn't join another?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, he keeps making more each year, so. But everybody looks forward to his creations.
I've tried.
I think that's cool.
I do too.
I've gone back to work. I just celebrated my 61st birthday, November 15th.
And you're back to work?
Yeah, I went back to work. I work for a McKinney nursing facility.
Oh.
And I'm a kitchen aide. I do desserts and set up the carts in the morning for the drinks and help out in the kitchen wherever I needed to be. Run the line for the in the mornings and the afternoons to make sure the trays are all correct. Read the tickets, make sure everything gets on there the way it's supposed to be. There's a lot of codes to learn on those tickets. You wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah, and you'd be good at it.
You still live in McKinney?
No, I live in Lowry Crossing.
Oh, okay.
I work in McKinney.
And how far is that?
What?
Between Lowry Crossing and McKinney?
Not far. All I have to do is jump on 546 and about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So next year, I'd like to discuss demos next year, for next year. It's difficult for us to get demos. So we're gonna continue to do demos.
I could demo how to do a pudding.
Well,
Every other month instead of every single month.
Say it louder.
We could do it every other month instead of every month unless somebody has something like the flocking, we jumped on that. When you showed us the flocking, we were like, do a demo, because we were all intrigued by the flocking. I know it was very simple to you, but we were like, oh, that's how they make it stick.
Yeah.
So that was cool. So if anybody, tries something new and we say, oh, that looks cool, can you do a demo?
Yeah,
That might be a better way to go about the demos.
When you do the flocking, you always make sure you get the same color glue. Get the glue that goes with the flocking.
What do people think?
Because you use it, because like I have green flocking, and it's green glue that goes with, there's a green color that goes behind it, so you don't see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense. I've never flocked. I just figured they can live with the wood.
Let me find it here just a second.
So what do you think about doing demos every other meeting?
Flock it.
Well, I just think we need to, like she said, have suggestions. And y'all, if you want to continue with this club, we've got to think of something to do. Yeah, our fun thing used to be demos, going out to do demos. But we're not very successful at that. I mean,
nobody wants us to do that.
I know it. I don't understand that. I do not understand.
I try it all the time.
I thought it went well in that room that we did the demo in for the woodcrafters. Was it woodcrafters or rockers? Because we got people to show up.
Woodcraft, the last one we did, where I got that wood. Yeah, that was very successful. He was very happy with us.
Well, y'all may have to start, we may have to plan that. It's so far from me that.
Yeah.
But we could do it again.
He'd have to agree,
Well, it was a success, so it's at least something we can pursue.
Even their employees came to y'all.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Well, how do you sell something if you don't know what it is?
But my woodcraft says no, 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 and no, no for demos.
Well, that's fine, and they don't get the fabulousness that is us. So, but we'll go to the ones that say yes. And so, if that one liked us and it was a success, and it was a success, they had a lot of people go through there.
Yes, they did.
Well, didn't they send out something in their whole email list, which?
Yeah, that's how I found out about y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's how a lot of our members originally, well, the second line of members came through.
That's where I met Joanne. She was coming out and I was going in.
They had some young children that tried.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my 12-year-old granddaughter, when she was 12, she was an expert at scrolling. And when she'd go to demos with us and the people would watch her and not us. Because it's like, if she can do it, we can do it.
There's the color chart and everything.
So, okay, so.
Yeah, we could still try. I mean, I'll make it a point. I can go and talk to the manager at the Rockler if I need, because we did a demo.
But find a store and get us in there.
Paul Benson and I had us set up to go, Paul did, into Rockler in Arlington, and then COVID hit. And that was the end of that.
Okay.
We never got back.
In Arlington?
Uh-huh.
So you want to pursue that again?
Well, I guess I can after Christmas.
After Christmas. We're not doing anything before Christmas.
I've got orders
I
I'm
am
still
so
filling.
For Christmas, you've got orders you're still trying to fill?
that they're still calling me about. Oh, y'all, I had an old man call me the other day, and he's called me before. I don't know where he got my card. And he says, now, I'm a scroll sawer, and I need he gave me a saying that some friend of his says. He says it all the time, and I need something for that. Well, I made it up. And I called him. I said, I've got your plaque. Give me your address. He said, oh, I didn't want you to do the plaque. I'm a scroll sawer. I just wanted a pattern. I said, well, you're not getting a pattern from me.
No.
So I've got it sitting on the trouble is it has the guy's initial on the front of it. Great big. Kenneth said, I think we can get that initial off. And put something else, like a fretwork thing or something in the middle of it.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, you better not call me back.
Man, you should have seen the kitchen when we did the residents' Thanksgiving dinner. That kitchen looked like it had exploded food. We had multiple turkeys. We had speed racks filled with miniature pumpkin pies, miniature pecan pies.
So each one got their own little
pie. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it
cool.
was. I mean, there wasn't a table left that you could make anything on. I sat out in the dining room and rolled the silver. Well, it's plasticware, but it's plastic, but it's silver in color. I sat down in the dining room for 2 hours rolling 200 rolls of that stuff.
So how many people are in residence that y'all cook for?
75 to 80.
55 to 80.
75 to 80.
Was that
That fluctuates.
It does flux.
Well,
yeah.
It does.
A dear lady that one of the aides, she lost her husband all of a sudden, and she was working, and it was not pretty. It was not good. She's a strong lady because I mean she handles those residents, especially one that likes to cause trouble. He's not very pleasant when you tell him the word no.
Well,
He'll explode on you in a heartbeat, but.
So does anybody else have any ornament ideas? You had asked for ornament ideas or ornament.
yeah, if anybody finds a decent ornament that's different, I'll tell you what really sold the last 2 years is ornaments with painted cardinals on them.
Oh, the ones that you showed?
Painted cardinals.
Cardinals?
Yeah.
I did a cardinal one.
Is that for Christmas ornament?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that ornament.
Cardinal scroll saw ornament.
How about all the state's ornaments?
Well, you know, Texas, no. Texas is the only one that has a decent shape, I think.
No, I have a collection of every ornament for the states. And in fact, I've got them cut. They just need to be painted. It's one of them things, you know.
Oh, I didn't mean to get that.
Well, we can go ahead and wrap this up and you can set the tables up so people can eat.
That's what I was fixing to say, so just get this picked up.
Well, we can use these too. Okay. We're just buying time so barbecue gets here.
Here you go. Your Landry.
Yeah, I've got that one.
But I have